Hello, everybody. Good to see you all after a week break of break. It's actually very interesting because last week even we didn't meet, but the energies came in anyway. So maybe you felt them. Some of you were meditating on YouTube together, so the energies definitely came in. Yeah, and they are here right now very strongly. So I'm just going through the pages. Can everybody hear me, by the way? Good? Yeah, I have a different microphone today. Good. All right. Then I'm going to tune into the energies. Yeah, so first of all, like I said before, the energies, they just pour into they push in. So they're not even like pouring in like water, but they're really pushing in into our field, which we are creating, through meeting up for this meditation. And they're very intense. There's also urgency in there. Like they really want to come in. They really want to come into our system, transform our system, but also flow through us into the collective. Like there's this urgency there. Yeah, and the information and energy is really like, don't hold on to anything anymore. It's really the time to let go of everything that's holding you back, but not even that, but really letting go of everything. Because only if we let go of everything, we're truly free. And then basically we can still have it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that it falls away, that we don't have it anymore. It's really disconnecting from the attachment to it, from the connection to it. So letting go of everything, and then it can come back in the exact way as it's supposed to. And then more of it can come back, and even like better stuff can come back. So this is the urgency and the energy. And I also see this in general. So this is flowing into the collective as well. This is a theme right now, that we really let go of everything. So the past, no matter what happened in the past, good or bad, like let this go. Don't allow yourself to be pulled into the past, to be pulled into old memories, into old good or bad memories. It doesn't really matter, good or bad experiences. You had them. This is why we're here for. This is why we're here as humans, to have experiences. So when we go through them, we have them. That's amazing. We experience them. And then it's all about letting them fully go. Because we had the experience, we learned from them, we grew. And then it's really about letting them go fully. And this is the very strong message, to fully let go of everything. Also of the person who you think you were in the past, the limitations, growing up in a specific family, specific country, there are certain limitations that come with it. The surrounding and so forth, and the life experience. And every moment is fresh. And up until you fully have the experience of that, because this experience will eventually be there, that every moment is fresh. Know intellectually that every moment is fresh, even though because of certain structures in the human, it doesn't seem that way yet, but it's really like that. So up until every moment is fresh, know intellectually, when something comes up from the past or you try to connect to the past, let this go, let this go. It just is old baggage, it's old information. It's great that it's there. but it's not needed anymore. And also everything you have, everything you know right now in your current life experience, it's there for now, but it doesn't mean that it's there forever. And it's like it's not a warning, not at all. It's more like enjoy it as long as it's there. Work with it, connect with it, whatever it is right now. It's here for you right now. It serves you right now. Maybe it's connections with people, maybe it's items, maybe it's jobs, the house you live in, certain experiences you have. But no, they are just here right now to basically serve you to grow, expand, transform until it's not needed anymore. New things can come in. And if we can fully detach from everything, then this natural flow can be there. And that's very freeing. And when we are in the flow and experience how freeing that is, we don't even want to connect to things anymore. We don't even want to hold to anything on anymore because we just know it's a limitation, it's a baggage. It's actually it's not the highest truth. And also life as we know it, certain things have to be in a certain way. We have to be in a certain way. Our family, our friends, our surrounding, the world, certain countries, certain things have to be in a certain way. Also let go of that. It's also limitations, things such as changing, changing, changing. And if we're fully free of these attachments, like I said before, what's truly ours can come in, and what's not ours leaves. And that's the most important thing, that we're not in other people's energies, that we're not connected to energies that are not ours, information that's not ours, of our essence. And I also see certain people, like for certain people, it needs courage at first. But that's fine. There are energies present that are supporting this and trusting this. But I can just tell you, the more you let go, the better it feels. Maybe not at first, in the first moment, you're like, oh, it's something new. But then in the long run, it definitely pays off. Yeah. Great, that's the message. Very beautiful, very true. I totally agree. Yeah, great. Then let's start with the meditation. So for people who haven't been here before, what you can do is sit back, relax, meditate along, close your eyes, be in an open and receptive state, allow the energies to come in and work on your system. Yeah, and basically just surrender. Everything is going to happen for your highest good. And after we're done with the meditation, there is always time to chat and ask questions. Okay. I start with opening up the energy field. Bring in light. Then I expand the energy field. Expanding the energy field helps to hold more light in the system, and also more awareness comes with that as well. So I'm expanding. The energy field can always be more expanded. We can always carry more light. Light is higher information, and this information is transforming our system and also our life experience. Then I fill up the expanded space with light. Then are clear surface energies. Surface energies are energies that are floating around the top of our systems, emotions, thoughts, and other energies that are playing out currently. And this is where the movement is in the system. And this is where the attention goes. And then this is our main experience. This is just how the system functions. But behind the movement, there's the silence, the stillness, the clarity, the peace, the aspects of the true nature shining through. So we already can taste it. We already get a taste of the true nature. So the true nature is who we are beyond the human, beyond creation. The infinite space, the absolute, the Brahman. This is what we want to connect to. Yeah, and there is this beautiful silence present that's getting stronger. So the experience of silence in the system, and I clear more surface energies and also more energies out of the mind, so thoughts. Yeah, and the energies are pouring into the system through the crown chakra, third eye chakra. And it's filling up the body, the energy body, and the area around us. So a lot of light is coming in, a lot of light is present already, and more coming in. It's very strong, feels good at the same time. And it's also working specifically on the third eye chakra right now and crown chakra. At the same time, there's a calming energy present, just helps us to calm down, to relax more. You can also take a deep breath. And maybe one more. And this just helps to drop deeper into the meditation, to relax more. And the more the body is relaxing and also the energy field is opening up, the more light is coming in. And this light is working on a cellular level. It's changing the information of every cell of our body. And this is how transformation is happening. So we are very much supported. And the energies are really pulling us through this process. So all we need to do is we need to show up, sit and enjoy. And the energies are pulling us a little bit deeper into the meditation. So it also helps the conscious mind. So we move beyond that level into a deeper state. So we pull deeper and deeper. And the energy that's present right now is very strongly working on the level of the mind. You know, the mind can be very identified. I mean, in general, the mind is just stories, right? Stories running over and over again, but it also has like this very strong identification energy. So whatever is happening in our surrounding, or whatever information comes to us, the mind jumps to it and has an opinion about it, and can tell you all sorts of things about it. So it's very strong. And the energy now of the mind, the strength of attaching to everything, is now being dissolved. And that means more of the energy that's ours comes back to us, because when we think about certain things, our energy moves out. It moves into what we think about, into all sorts of different directions. So we just give our energy away. And this is just something natural the human system is doing. But what we want is we want to bring all our energy back. That eventually we have all available just for us in the present moment, that it just doesn't move out of the system all the time. And the easiest way to do that is dissolving these mechanisms, right? So this is what's happening right now, meaning automatically you move more inward. The attention moves more inward into your system. Then also the information comes in the recognition for the system that everything out there, where your energy goes, is just a reflection of your consciousness in this reality. But really it is all about looking within, experiencing within the system, recognizing what's there all the time, and not that the attention always goes outside into stories, into experiences, into information, whatever, And maybe you feel how much your system lights up within now, because so much energy is back. It's your own, You feel a lot more strength inside, a lot more energy, a lot more light. There is like this ground, you feel grounded within, and more of this is just happening right now. And it's just because all the energy comes back to you. So within your system, this is where the wisdom is, where your truth is, where your strength is, where you experience the full power of your beingness as human in this life. This is also where you experience the true nature when it comes into experience, or you get a taste of it. You taste it quite a bit anyways. So it's all here in the system. And this is why we need to have all the energy here, the attention here, and the focus. What you're experiencing on the outside is a mirror of what's in your system. So when you have a lot of low vibrational experiences or connect to low vibrational information, just know there's still something you can let go of in the system. And when you do, the feedback is expansion, a lot more light is present, a lot more peace, expansion on the level of awareness and of the system, consciousness as well. And now the system becomes very still, or this quality of stillness is very present. So the stillness is expanding, and also at the same time we're pulled deeper into the meditation. And I see this is something that some systems still need to get used to, because there's always so much movement. And this is what we are used to, what the human system is just all about. But really what we want is we want to move out of this constant movement, out of the level of the movement, into the silence and stillness. But the stillness is very present right now. And so the system starts adapting to the stillness. And maybe you experience this amazing power of the stillness, like the system is fully present, it's strong, it experiences itself in such purity, versus the movement just takes it away from that place. So So I see energy surfacing, energy patterns, beliefs that are in the system around the more we do, the more doing is happening, the more movement is happening, the better, the faster we get where we want to get to. But it's actually the total opposite. Yes, there needs to be doing, there needs to be movement, but it needs to come up or be at the right time and at the right, taking the right actions and not just taking actions all the time or moving all the time. It's seeing, that's the right one, then acting on it. That's it. And for that, the system needs to become quiet and still so that this information can surface, that we can see it, we can recognize it. Because this information can only come from within. It can never come from an outside source. You can have inspiration, yes, there can be inspiration in what people share, in books, podcasts, there can be inspiration. But what's true for you in the present moment can only come from within. Nobody else can ever know that. And maybe you experience also a lot of bliss because this is the response from the system to the stillness. Let's just say the system enjoys the stillness. This is why bliss is present. And through that stillness, we can taste our essence. The movement is just veiling it. Do you feel yourself right now? Do you recognize yourself right now? There's this beautiful feedback of more light, more vibration, more bliss, more expansion. And just know you feel this in the body, but what you are is not the body, right? The body is just a feedback mechanism that you feel, that you can feel yourself. But what you are is a lot greater than the body. So the vibration you feel, the bliss you feel is a lot more expanded than just the body. Recognize this right now. The body just gives the feedback. Right now you have the possibility to feel the full greatness of who you are, of what incarnated into this human life. So on one level, the light aspect, but also the true nature, the Brahman. that layer is also present. So let's sit with this for the next 25 minutes. Enjoy the silence expanding in your system. And the experience of who you are beyond the human. We are finished. Thank you so much for joining. That was very strong. During the silent part, I can share my experience. So there were a lot of energies present that were really burning out the human conditioning. So a lot of that was happening. And as feedback, then there was just a lot more light coming in, felt like fireworks. There was just so much light present. So this is what I saw. Yeah, I hope you had a great experience. And if you have a question, please let me know. You can unmute yourself now. Hi, Maria. Maria, you can unmute yourself now. Oh, Maria.
Kann man Deutsch sprechen, ja?
Hallo. Ja, kannst du auch Deutsch sprechen, ja?
Ja, sorry. Ich bin im Urlaub und am Handy ist alles anders.
Ah,
Äh,
schön. Wo bist du denn?
In Holland
Ah, schön.
am Meer, sehr schön.
Hm.
Also unserem Hund ging es viel besser, nachdem ich diesen Button bei dir gedrückt habe, helft
Mhm.
anderen. Und
Mhm.
er hat zwar einen Lebertumor und es ist schwierig, aber er ist wieder ganz zurückgekommen. Jemand,
Okay.
jemand aus der Community sagte, er will noch nicht sterben und so war es auch.
Mhm. Mhm.
Er hat dann die Kraft gehabt, wieder zu essen und zu trinken nach 9 Tage Fasten. Ist er
Boah.
wieder
Mhm.
zurückgekommen, ja, ein ganz toller Kämpfer.
Ja, super. Das freut mich. Und kann man das behandeln, oder?
Er ist schon fast 16 Jahre alt für
Ah,
ein
okay.
großer Hund.
Okay.
Und wir machen palliativ.
Okay.
Ja,
Also das heißt, ihr pflegt ihn einfach oder habt ihn halt bis es
ja,
dann. Okay, ja.
ja,
Ja, du kannst ja
so
den
machen
Knopf
wir das.
immer wieder mal drücken, wenn es halt brenzlig wird oder so. Einfach, das
Ja,
unterstützt ihn auch generell jetzt auf diesem Prozess, bei diesem Weg, gell? Also,
ja. Also ganz fantastisch. Vielen lieben Dank. Und
mhm.
also toll, wirklich toll. Also bin total
Okay.
wie ein Wunder.
Ah, das freut mich, Maria. Schön zu hören.
Danke.
Danke. Ich werde das auf Englisch übersetzen.
Danke dir, ne?
Yeah, thank you. So Maria just shared, maybe you remember 2 weeks ago, she was sharing that her dog wasn't eating and drinking for several days and that it seems it's gonna die. And then she used the Next Elevations Help Others button on the website, and he came back eating, drinking. He has a tumor on his liver, so they figured this out, but he's like better, and is now having the condition, but is also, let's say, good at the same time. And now he's already 16 years old, so they can't really like do an operation or anything. But yeah, she said it's a miracle that he's better and back and doing everything as he did before. So that's awesome. Yeah, very good. Thank you for sharing, Maria. Very happy for you. And I also said, when the dog feels worse again, she can use the button. And you can do this like for your animal, for your friends, for yourself, for your neighbors. um, and Next Elevation Help Others, when you scroll down to the bottom of the page, and then energy is being sent to those people who need it. So, yeah. Hi, Tina.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Also, I have a very good news about the Next Elevations program. I started the trial, and to be honest, I didn't really believe that if I put a enhancer abundance there, because like the last 10 years or more have been like terrible in my financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
But already in 2 weeks, um, there has been like such a shift, and it's incredible.
Mm.
And yeah, I really want to thank you for that. And now,
That's great.
now when I see how much there is power in that, I mean, like overall in the program or being a member. Um,
Mm.
I want to then ask you about traumas and especially birth trauma, like when I was born in this body. That was a very traumatic experience itself. Is there like in next elevations, for example, is there something that I could enhance the healing process, or do you have anything else to share?
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for sharing. And I'm very happy that things are shifting around abundance. And it's so important because abundance is our natural state. And if we don't experience it, it just means that there is like stuff in the way. That's really it. Like we should be abundant. This is how we're supposed to be. Yeah. So great about that. And what Next Elevations is doing, it's in general working on your traumas. So it's working on everything that's in your system from like the past accumulated in your system, and that's still there. So that's doing it anyways. But I have a meditation on my website, on the EM Healing website. You maybe have to scroll down 2 years because before I gave birth to Serafina, I also looked into my system and realized that there was a lot of trauma around birth in my system. Also like from ancestors and past life experiences. And so I created a meditation. It's like a 20-minute long one for healing birth trauma. So you can do this one.
Okay, I see that someone just linked it here. So
Okay, great.
just quickly copy it. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thanks.
great. Try this one. It's a good one. Yeah, you'll see it's gonna work. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. Hi, Sheridan.
Hi there, beautiful today, as always. I'm just circling back to the help others button. Does that go on in perpetuity? So once you put somebody in there, that energy just runs until that person's life force runs out? I'm just kind of wondering about that.
Yeah. So this one is like an emergency energy potential. So you see there are different options, 3 different options, but it's an emergency one. So if somebody needs energy healing right now because there's like a heart attack or like the dog we talked about before, or something like that, the energy comes in and works on that so that you're basically put back to like a, let's say, a more balanced and normal position. So that's what the energy is doing, but it's not like working on your system continuously after that as well. So it does what it needs to do, and then it goes away.
So it's like a stabilizer.
Yeah, you can say it's a stabilizer. Yeah, more like that, because Next Elevations is different. You know, it as long as you subscribed, it's always there. You know, it always supports. And this one is more like a energy potential. So it's not like a connection to source like Next Elevations is. It's a created energy potential for this specific healing. And when the healing is done, whatever that means for that person or that animal, or there's also like for like healing, you can send it to like places like country and stuff like that. Then when it's played out, it's gone. So when it's used up, it's gone. So when it has done its job, it's gone. It's not
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. You're very welcome. So the third one was not for a country, it was more for like what was it called? For I don't know. You have to check. I don't remember right now. There's 3
Is it
options.
for conflict?
Catastrophes,
There
natural
you go.
and man-made
Okay.
catastrophes. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, Bo, BG.
Hi, Eva.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you so much for the meditation. It was lovely. My question was actually around, I forget when I heard about this. Somewhere, I think it may have been when you were talking with David Davidya, you were mentioning a book. And so I was wondering how your book is going, if it's going.
Yeah. So there have been quite a few attempts, but it hasn't like the book is just not there yet. So the attempts are now, for example, blog posts on Next Elevations or on my website. Yeah. it's still there, it's still like I
Yeah.
really want to create a book and it's there and I'm kind of working on it every now and then, but like it hasn't manifested itself yet fully, Yeah.
Yeah.
But there will be one eventually, definitely. So
Yeah, no,
yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
see it as something that can be really, I don't know, groundbreaking for a lot of people. There's the whole like paradigm shift and permission that you give of like people just can honor their experience fully. And um, I think that that does a lot of work and it's simple, but it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean, thank you so much for saying that and encouraging me. I'm now motivated again. I mean, what is it definitely gonna be in the book is like the energy transmission, because in all versions I've created so far, I put the transmission into it and it's very much working, like there is like when I read the draft, it's like the energy pours in. So this is very amazing. This is definitely gonna be in the book. I can tell you that so far, but what the exact
Mm.
content is, I don't know yet. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Hi, Yvonne.
Hi, hi, Eva. This is a question about September. Is it too late to find somewhere to stay there?
No. So I actually one single room got available in the castle.
Ah,
So if you want it, you can have it.
oh,
Because somebody canceled.
oh, really? But is
Yeah.
that? I would like my own bathroom. That's the thing. Sorry to
Yeah,
make.
yeah, there is. Oh, yeah, of course. It's a normal bed and breakfast. So there is, everybody has their, like every room has their own bathroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So how do I get that one? Can I
Yeah,
get?
you just
So it's
like
in,
on my website you go to events and then you go to the retreat and there is a RSVP and then you just fill it out and then you add that you want to have the single room. Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
in what? It's in the house. It's in the.
Yeah. It's in the house where the retreat is also there. Yeah.
Oh, that would be so brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, I better do that.
Yeah. Great. Sounds good. Good to see you again then. Yeah.
It'll be good
Yeah.
to be with you and everyone.
Yeah. Absolutely. And so if anybody else is interested, there are also like there is a lot of accommodation in the area as well, like in walking distance. Because yeah, we have just a lot of hotels and bed and breakfast and stuff like that in the area. But there is also still a bed in a double room and also a single room, but with a shared bathroom in like an apartment. That's still available in that place. Um, yeah, and I can also say that there is going to be a retreat next year in Mallorca. So it's going to happen. I'll share more details when I have them and worked everything out, but like it's going to happen there. So I'm very excited.
If I just say, it's also interesting for me how lack and abundance are playing out within this person here. I think, oh, can I afford it? Can I afford it? And then there's another, yes, you must do it. Oh, it's sort of interesting how this old thing called lack is still around big time. Well, not as big
Yeah.
as it was.
The thing is, we have a big like it's like I think in the West, especially maybe Europe, it's all about like saving and holding on to money so that we have some money for the future if there are like circumstances come up when we need them, right? So this is like a big one. So just drop this, like fully drop it, because this is just an old energy pattern. We don't need this. If the money is here right now, that means we have it. If it's not here right now, but we want to go there, we want to go there, and because we put the energy into that, we want to go there, the money has to come in. Like there is no other way around it if we let it. Yeah. So, yeah.
Thank
Great.
you, Eva.
Thank you, Yvonne. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Eva.
Hello.
Hi, it's my first time. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
the
welcome
meditation.
to the group.
It was great. My question is, how do you tell the difference between an out of body experience and if you've seen something from a parallel life, how do you tell the difference between the two?
Yeah, okay, so I can tell you this is not my area of work. I have no idea.
Okay,
No.
sorry.
Yeah, no worries at all. No, honestly, this is just I don't really work like no, this I can't tell you a lot about it. It's more like you can probably share your experience and talk to experts, yes, but my work is really all about like listening within and what information are you getting about the experience, because usually experiences are there to show you something. The information that comes in or the experience is also always very unique, so it's always for you. So if you would tell me, for example, your experience, I can't really do a lot with that information except for hearing it out, and it's great to add to have more information, of course, but like I can't tell you what it is about. So it's really all about like finding the truth within yourself and finding the information within yourself, and this is what my work is here for, to empower yourself and to find your truth. Yeah. And so what do you think? Did you have that experience?
Yeah, like I've had, some experiences, when I'm dreaming and I can't,
Mm-hmm.
when I wake up in the morning, I think, okay, so was I there or was that another life? And sometimes, like, I'm not really sure. Um, it's just interesting to see sort of, you know, because I think in some ways it would help me and maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if I can share my understanding of these things, this is interesting. Out of body experiences are interesting, so that we know, okay, we're not just the body, we're not just the thoughts, the emotions. There is more. This is what it's there for, but it's really this is really all it is. Because we can, for example, we can have out of body experiences. We can go into different places and explore this. If people want to do that, that's fine, but it's just another exploration of content, of creation. And my work is about becoming more of who we really are. So meeting ourselves, clearing, the human conditioning, the trauma from this life, past life experiences, and so forth. And then eventually like becoming who we truly are. Yeah. So this is the work. And so out of body experience and so forth, I think it's important for people to understand, okay, there is more, but it's not something where I personally put my energy into, because you know yeah.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Yeah.
But some people love it, and this is their thing, and this is absolutely fine. Just saying it's not my field of work and interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Great. Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, and I see Joe's just shared. There is a new enhancer. It's the focus enhancer on Next Elevations, and it's actually interesting because it was part of this meditation and also part of the meditation I uploaded 2 days ago on my YouTube channel. And it's really about bringing all your energy back, the focus back into your system, so that it's not like out there. And I call it the energy scattered. We were connected to other people's information, other people's life experiences, to information from the news, social media, and so forth. So there's always a connection out. And it's not just that our thoughts go there, also our energy goes there. And then, we want to have our energy here focused. We want to have all our life energy here. And this is what this enhancer is for. It's really to bring back all the energy, reclaim your energy, focus it back in your system, that you have it available here. So this is the new enhancer. If you feel this could help you, then you can try this one. Yeah. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Eva.
Hello.
Yeah, thanks for today. But I found myself, my head was very heavy, and a lot of stuff was going on. Um, Years ago, I read Eckhart Tolle's book of the New Earth, and he talks about the pain body in that book, and I think I have this huge pain body that has a really hard time shifting. As you know, I've been meditating twice a day for about almost 8 months. And sometimes my meditations are wonderful, but today there was just heaviness, lots of heaviness, lots of heat. Um, yeah, what's your take on that?
Yeah. I mean, I also have to say it's very hot here in Austria, so
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
it's because of that as well. No, I'm kidding. No, the thing is, meditations can bring up stuff. So I'm not 100% sure what the pain body is or what he's referring to. I haven't read that book. My personal take on this, if we shed light onto the low vibrational stuff, onto the darkness in our system, onto the tightness, and if it starts opening up and expanding, stuff is surfacing. And then when it's surfacing, different people are experiencing it in a different way. So for some, it's very physical. So some people, they feel tired, for example, they get extreme tiredness, they get pain, they feel pain in the body during the meditation. They get also a lot of thoughts, like a lot of or images coming up. This has to do with the clearing. So this would be a few symptoms. In everyday life could be like that people get very emotional, a lot of stuff is surfacing. They feel like they're moving backwards and not forward on the path, because there's just so much stuff there. So this is very normal. So
Yeah.
low
Well,
vibrational stuff has to surface. This is
yeah,
just,
and that's what he refers to as traumas and lower
oh,
vibrations.
yeah, okay.
I'm still working through everything. I'm on new elevations as well. So I'm still, because sometimes I just don't feel well. Other times I feel just wonderful.
Yeah.
But, and
This is
some
very normal. This is very normal
very well.
because,
Yeah.
because the wonderful part, so this would be the free, the lightness, the openness, the expansion, the clarity and stuff like that, what I refer to. So this is, I guess, what you talk about. But then when stuff is surfacing, then you feel not as amazing.
Not as
Because
great.
then
Yeah.
it's also a bit veiled. So this experience is a bit veiled until this moves through and then you feel good again. So
And,
what you can do when this is there, just allow it to move through basically, or what I often say is give it away. So you can actively give it to next elevations. Next elevations is programmed in that way that basically the energy grabs the stuff from above and pulls it through your system. Or you can also give it to, let's say, the divine mother universe, whatever you want. So, and giving away is the act of not holding on to it. This is why I say giving away. So it's not holding on to it, not interacting with it. It's just there. It's a bit annoying. It's only there for a few hours or maybe a day or two until it moves through. And then you have more space, there's more expansion, there's more light because stuff could leave.
and I must say the abundance enhancer is like, it's crazy. It is just so crazy that it just comes, the abundance. It just comes. I
Great.
can't thank you enough. I'm just like, really? This this has happened, and then one day I just think it's absolutely not possible, and the next day it's possible.
Mm.
So thank you so much.
Oh, that's awesome. Great.
Yeah,
Great, Heather. I'm happy. I'm
thank
happy
you.
for you. Yeah. Amazing. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Thanks for sharing also. It's also,
You're
very
welcome.
interesting to hear people
Right.
experiences with enhancer. So thank you. Yeah, great. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, this is in general something when we do this kind of work, stuff will surface. This is just how it is. But we have the tools so that stuff can move through a lot quicker and then it's gone. Hi, Oksana.
Hi, Eva. Thank you
Hello.
so much. It was very, very helpful and nourishing. And I just wanted to say that the message came through for me to really just trust and allow the life experience to be as it is, to just really trust the highest truth. And yeah, just to allow everything. And that way I'm staying open. That way I'm not resisting. And yeah, the whole system was notified with that. And whatever tightness I had was just, it released, and just a deep feeling of trust. I can trust this. This is here for me. This is here for everybody. So,
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, I mean, you received the message. This is exactly what the energies would bring in, right? So this is exactly the information. So great. I'm happy that you received it and the trust is there, and you will see the trust is there until you don't need it anymore because you just know this is how it is. Then it's just natural. Yeah. Yeah, but amazing. Great. That's the exactly the information that comes through. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing and for being here. Yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, and this is exactly so what you said, fully allowing life to be as it is, and then this identification or this grabbing on the known and what I talked about in the meditation, this started dissolving today, or this was part of the healing. This just brings us more into that, more into that allowing, trusting, being with just what is. Yeah. Hi, Courtney. Hello.
Hi. I just wanted to know, are you still planning on coming to the States next year?
Yes, there's also something in plan, but I will only share it when it's final. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's near Colorado.
I don't know. I have no idea, what really is in the US, to be very honest. I know where
Yeah.
New York is. I know where San Diego is.
Yeah,
And
come
a
to
few
New
other
York.
countries.
Come to New York. Colorado's too far. Come to New York.
California.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure there are many beautiful places, and I've looked into different retreat places and stuff, and yeah, I mean there are a lot of options, but
Canada will be
yeah.
better.
Where are you, where
In
are you,
Calgary.
Dorothea? Calgary. I've been there twice already. Yeah, but
You gotta
not for retreats, just on vacation.
Vancouver Island in Canada.
Yeah, this is, I've heard it's very beautiful there, so.
Very beautiful.
Yeah, David lives there. Do you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Courtney. I will share when I have more information. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, great. That was an amazing session. Great
Actually,
meditation. Yeah, Dorothea.
Can I just ask, so would it be better to join Next Elevation instead of trying to do hypnotherapy and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Next Elevation is doing its job. The energies are just working on the system 24/7, and you don't even need to focus on it specifically. You can meditate with the energies, but they're basically just there all the time and they are working. So it's a very fast possibility to transform stuff.
Yeah, it's just I'm a little scared because once I joined and then I had 2 falls. That was in the winter though, but usually I never fall. So
okay,
that scared me a little bit, but so.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
But I could try it again.
Try it again. Try it again. Yeah. Great. Give it another try. Thank
Okay,
you.
thanks.
Thank you. Okay, thank you everybody so much for joining. That was amazing. Also, thank you for the amazing questions and sharing. I really appreciate that. It's always lovely to connect with you all. Yeah, have a wonderful rest of the week and see you next Thursday. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Bye.